Well, hello, my beautiful Sagittarians. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your new love reading. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general love reading. It may not resonate for everybody, so please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. This is a new love reading for those who are single and looking for love. If you feel like you're in a twin flame connection, this is not your reading. I will be doing a twin flame reading in the next couple of days, so please bear with me. Let's get straight to it, my beautiful Sag. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can we please guide my beautiful Sagittarians? We have karma. Okay, so the law of karma is at play here, getting the love that you truly deserve. I'm setting the dates for this reading from the 17th of November. We have money, 17th of November through to December 17 as well. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. We also have soulmate, so you're calling in your soulmate. Beautiful energy there, very exciting. It looks like best of both worlds, money versus love. You're getting it all there. Let's go deeper into the cards so and find out what's they would like to talk about. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Sag? What do they need to know? We have passion. Now, I did a pre-shuffle before the reading, and in the Amira Love Oracle cards, these ones here, passion also came out. So picking up on the same energy there for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. We have soulmate. So definitely same energy, calling in the one. And one more. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Sorry, they're just giving me a smell there. One moment, please. It's kind of acetone. It's like someone removing nail varnish or something like that. It smells more like the remover. So acetone. Either you're currently removing nail varnish as you listen to this reading, or it's more present than that. So it's not like, yeah, you removed nail varnish back a year ago or anything like that. It's more in the moment. So if you're doing that as you're listening to this reading, there's something in this message for you. It smells more like the acetone to remove the nail varnish than it does, the nail varnish itself, the nail polish, okay? Just so you're aware. Now I'm just going to go and get the overall energy. We also got romantic feelings, okay? Just to remind you of the last one there. And I'm just going to get the overall energy using the White Witch Tarot. We have the Strength card. A beautiful energy to start. Knowing what you deserve there. Knowing that you are good enough to find the love of your dreams. Some people feel that's unachievable. I do not think that is unachievable. We have the Wheel of Fortune there. Beautiful energy. You're turning this love situation around. And we also have the Hangman. Okay, so it requires a new perspective. Oh, we have a little bit of energy joining. The candle, I don't have any windows open here. The windows are way over there anyway. So when you see that happening, it's a sign that someone is joining in terms of the energy. Now let's go to it. We have karma. So getting the love that you truly deserve, Sag. The law of karma is in play here. So anyone who may have disrespected you in the past, did not show their feelings towards you, or were in some way ignoring the connection, denying their feelings and walked away from you, they're receiving their karma at this moment in time. Now, Sag, I get this energy from this card that I feel like you don't really want anyone to suffer or have any sort of bad juju, as it were. But I feel like you also feel like what is right should be right, okay? You're very straight talking, very sharp shooting. And if someone does you wrong, you kind of leave it up to the universe to sort it out. Because life is too important. You're on to the next. You're not busy wallowing in the emotions or the energy of someone in the past who may have done you wrong. Yes, you grieve it for a certain period of time, but I'm getting this energy, which I really admire, actually, and I want to give you all a hug for that energy, which is, excuse me, interesting that all of a sudden something got stuck in my throat. It's like, I feel like you wallowing in those emotions. They're rising to the surface and you want to push them down, but you actually let them out for a short period of time. Then you dust yourself off and then you get up busy with life. So you may have buried your head in work after some sort of past hurt or disappointment in love, and you're getting your financial security sorted. There's a lot of financial structure around you as well at this moment. But as a result, there is ascension, okay? They're really highlighting, and I don't get this energy with this card all the time, they're really highlighting the doors that are opening. There is spiritual ascension here. So you may have been attempting things like some sort of spiritual practice, whether that's praying or meditation, whatever your idea of taking time out to go within and find some sort of spiritual practice that suits you and who you talk to, whether it's yourself, whether it's to a higher source or to source in general. I feel a lot of that has helped your growth and your journey so far. So you're opening the doors to this ascension, and as a result, the universe is bringing you the love that you truly deserve and desire. Very important, okay? Those two words, they're giving them to me side by side, deserve and desire. Okay, it's like your wants and needs are being met from this point on. It really is quite beautiful. Now we have money. When I get this card, especially when a love reading, I'm just picking up this energy that you buried your head in your work to sort of just get on with things, okay? You've done what you needed to do in the past, and now you're thinking about your career path, your prosperity path, as it were, your life's purpose, why you're here, all of those wonderful things. Yes, it's nice to have money, but I feel like you're doing a balance. There's going to be a balancing act here of you fitting time in for love as well, because I feel like in the past you may not have had time to even look for love, but because of what's happened around the world at the moment, you're being reminded, I think everybody's being reminded of what's important at the deep core of what it is to be human and what it is to love others unconditionally. So I feel like your finances are going to start to grow, but you have focused on that for quite some time, that the law of attraction is actually bringing you what you truly deserved and desired. These two words, maybe I'll call this reading deserve and desire, because that's what they're really, the energy that they're giving me at the moment. Now, as a result, you're ready for ascension, you're ready for soulmate energy. So you're calling that in. You may have been using things like law of attraction, cosmic ordering there. You're bringing your visions into reality by using inspired action. So you're recognizing that money, yes, whilst it's very important to live day to day and have ourselves secure in some sort of way, it's not the be all and end all. And I feel like you've always kind of known that at the root, Sag. You're not one that you would go, you know, singularly after finances, but I feel like you're making a little bit more time to think about love now, whereas before you may have just put it on the back burner a little bit. As a result, we've got a highly energized soulmate in the wings for you coming on through. Oh, okay. Now, this is a very precise name that I just got here. And it's either a name or a place. I'll give it to you as they're giving me. Farouk. Farouk. F-A-R-O-O-K. Farouk. Now, obviously, that's not going to be for everybody, Farouk. So either that's your name or someone that you've kind of got your eye on, their name. Maybe it's a surname. Maybe it's even a place, Farouk. Okay? They're not giving it to me as two separate words, far and rook. They're just giving me together, okay? Just so you're aware. I'll move on from that. But the soulmate is coming on in. Now, when I did, we'll go deeper and find out when, etc., if they're giving me a timeline. But when I did the pre-shuffle, they gave me long distance. So I feel like it's just on the horizon, but it may not be within November into December. But we're going to go deeper and find out. We have passion. So this card is off the boards. When I'm touching this card, it is very, very hot. I'm starting to actually be quite sweaty. Apologies for that image there. It says, allow your heart and your soul to sing with joy. Now, they're indicating something here. In the past, Sag, you may have felt you gave too much in a connection, were a little bit out of balance, because they're indicating these figures. As you can see, one is bending over backwards to meet the other. Can you see that? So the energy is slightly out of balance and off skew. So they're indicating here there's a lot of passion coming your way, Sag, but meet the person oh, that card just flipped by accident in my hand. Meet the person, it's like turn the energy around. Flip the switch here. Meet the person's energy halfway so that you're standing upright. Now, that image looks wonderfully romantic, and of course, you know, be swept off your feet, which you absolutely will be swept off your feet by this person. But remember, Sag, this is the energy I'm picking up from the past, which is you overgave your beautiful heart, your support, your nurture to another, whilst at the beginning it feels like it was very kind of even keel, the shift started to happen, and then you may have felt yourself overcompensating, trying to make the relationship work by almost bending over backwards to meet the other person's needs. You may have done it on a subconscious level. You tried to do everything. Maybe maybe the person lived at a distance from you and you went to travel to see them all the time, and they didn't travel to see you as much as you did them. You know, that sort of energy. They're asking you to be a little bit mindful of that. But this is a very romantic relationship that is coming your way. Don't hide who you are, Sag. You are very unique. You have a wonderful, quirky energy, very original there, creative, full of energy, fun ideas, adventurous. You may have felt in the past that all your efforts on a person in the past was not appreciated. And as a result, you may have felt that you would take the lesson of, well, I'm not going to try as hard as I did last time. I'm not going to do that again. I'm not going to do that again. Don't change your wonderful self and your ideas. Keep those flowing, but just notice the energy exchange, okay? Keep it even keel. So that's just a little something from that card. Now we have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So either this is a new person coming in, or you've already got your eye on somebody but have not had some sort of romantic or sexual exchange just yet. So if that's the case, and you're having feelings, are my feelings real? Is this the one? Don't doubt that. Your intuition is on point. This is soulmate energy coming your way. It's divinely guided, and you may know this person from the place, we're going to pull a card on it, from the place where you earn the money, or around finances in some way. Okay, maybe you're seeking financial advisor or something. We're going to go deeper, as I said, get a card from that. But this soulmate, if you have seen someone and you've got eyes for them, and you're experiencing like moments of, do they kind of like me back? Then know that your feelings are on point, okay? Because I really get that it is a reciprocal exchange. This person feels the same way about you. Yeah, very grounded energy. We've got solid, there's 6 pillars in this. They're highlighting that to me in this card. The 6 pillars indicate, a strong foundation and structure in love. So this will be rooted in dependability, something that's very loyal, practical, grounded there. And this person's light will shine for you for eternity. It's very romantic, actually. This person may even say something like that. You may have even said, I want someone whose light burns for eternity for me. And you may even have a soul contract with this person from the past lifetime. Let's see if that comes up there. But what I've got is, this is, because I would never say, I hope their light burns for eternity. So this may be a conversation you had with a soul tribe member or someone, and it came up. It feels very much like it's pointed. And if that resonates with you, there's something in this message for you, okay? But there's a lot of growth here. Sorry, they're just giving me something. They're just asking me to look at this card a little bit closer, so I will. One moment, please. Maybe this came up before, but they're saying carp, C-A-R-P, carp. Now it's like fish. I don't know whether that's like, maybe some cultures consider it lucky, a carp, but I'm getting an energy of this person is quite a catch, like you, Sag. That's the energy I'm getting. I know that sounds really cheesy. I hate saying things like that, but what I'm being given, I transmute. So that's what I'm getting there. But if carp in some way resonates with you, perhaps you're a keen fisher, you're into that, or you're going on some sort of expedition where fishing is relevant, then there's something in this message for you. Or maybe your person does, and that's where you kind of meet them. Yeah, take that if it resonates for you. Now we have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So Sag, I'm getting real energy here from this where it's almost like you're off day to day doing your wonderful stuff, you know, your career path, you're achieving, doing things like your hobbies, you know, you're keeping it real, you're doing all those wonderful things that set your soul on fire as much as you can within what's going on around the world. And you never really notice anyone in terms of them fancying you, like having romantic feelings for you. I feel like sometimes it's just not something you acknowledge, you know. There could be a person in your work who comes to your desk all the time to ask you silly questions, and you're like, why are they always coming to my desk asking me silly questions? And everyone's like, hello, they kind of fancy you, they kind of have romantic feelings for you, can you not see that? And you're like, no. I really get this energy where you have put your feelings, your romantic feelings, on the back burner because you feel like no one's interested. And that is not the case. I feel like there's a lot of people actually kind of giving you side looks and sort of like, oh, damn, look at Sag going by, you know, and you just are in your own world and you just don't see this. Okay, so Spirit is just asking you a little bit to be just acknowledge your feelings. You are a beautiful, living human who is not here to just work and just help people, you know, because I feel like there's a lot of, I feel a lot of people come to you and ask you to do things because you're very organized, you know, you're doing stuff. I feel like they come to you quite a lot for advice or to, you know, sort things out for them, etc., etc. And sometimes you forget about yourself because of it. So Sag, they're giving me a real energy here of remember, you know, your feelings are valid. Wanting to find love is valid, okay? Keep your eyes peeled because you don't often be looking for that. So maybe make it a point if you're going from A to B somewhere to be like, just have like a little, this is interesting, thank you so much, I'm truly grateful. It's almost like they want you to do some sort of homework. It's wonderful. It's almost like go from A to B. You know, if you're going to the store, I know everyone's probably wearing masks or not now, who knows, but go to the store and have a notice of the looks that you get, Sag, okay? You know, yeah, you can notice when someone just glances at you because you're on the street or whatever, you're crossing the sidewalk, all of those things, but you can also notice when someone lingers a little bit longer at you, okay? And, you know, or notice it at work, etc., etc. They want you to sort of be a bit more open to the fact that people are looking at you in a romantic sense, okay? Now, we'll move on from that card because they're trying to give me this energy of you're really like, there's an energy right now, a lot of light blooming from you, and there's a lot of confidence around you. So now is the next stage. Open your eyes to see that people find you romantically attractive, okay? Because you don't, I'm just getting, this may not be for all, but I'm just giving you what I'm getting, which is sometimes you just don't notice it. Someone has to come over and go, hello, I've been trying to ask you out on a date for like a year. Have you not noticed? And then they pulled up the courage. And so anyway, we'll move on. But we have the Strength card. So this is a Leo energy. It's in the protagonist energy. So this is the energy that is propelling you forward through mid-November, as I said, 17th of November 2020, through for 4 or 5 weeks. It's about self-love, okay? You have courage to go after the love that you truly deserve now. So you're opening yourself up. I really feel you're blooming. Also, you're trusting in your intuition. You're starting to really, you know, all those hunches that you've had, Sag, about people or situations, etc., you're starting to trust that, which is wonderful energy. Also, you're getting over, I feel like this is a while ago, but anyone who abused their power over you or, you know, sabotage connections, I feel like you're trusting yourself now. You know when something is off and you're running with it. So you're really also recognizing how important your intuition, your heart, how you feel, your ideas, how exciting and important they are and what you bring to the world, which is a lot. Okay, you bring a lot to everybody's life around you. You may not even think in those terms, but your energy is so valid and important. You are the light, okay? Now they're really highlighting all this light that is coming out of your eyes. It feels very much like you're blooming at this time. And also they're really highlighting, it's almost like beams of light coming off the face. There is a lot of beauty that is from within that is coming and reflecting out. Okay, so you're in prime time at the moment to be attracting this soulmate. So I feel very much law of attraction. You've been activated in a way. You're also, with this Strength card, surrendering to love and to the universe, divine timing. The surrender, I feel like you're like, what will be will be. And as a result, there's no control issues there. So I feel like the universe is then navigating the soulmate into your sphere, if you haven't already kind of met this person or got your eye on them. Now we have the Wheel of Fortune. So it is a turning point. This is the antagonist position, which suggests, yes, there's been a bit of bad luck, a run of bad luck when it's come to your love life. You may have felt things were out of your control. You're a bit stuck in a rut and you didn't know which way to find new love. And now we're in weird times. So it's even harder than before, perhaps. But as a result, actually, people are opening up their heart to recognize where they've been blocked and how that they have, been a little bit nervous to show their true selves. But when we recognize that life is too short and there's a big event around the world, a lot of people are like, you know what? I'm me and I love me and I can't be anyone else but me. So here's me. So there's a lot of authenticity going on. And this is the turning point, Sag. It works in your favor because you've always been authentic, okay? You've been your wonderful self. So there is a turning point here for good fortune in your love life. You may feel like it's a little bit risky to come out of your comfort zone, but it does require this new perspective, which we have here, that hangman energy. Spirit says you are in the growth period. Can you see that cocoon there in the center? There is rebirth around, but the cocoon center was very important for your spiritual ascension, and now is the time. Spirit is plucking you out of maybe the cycle that you were in where you felt there was no love coming your way, and they're plucking you out to put you on the road towards your soulmate. Okay, now we have the hangman. So it did require a new perspective, Sag. And this new perspective, there's a lot of wisdom here. You may have put yourself in other people's shoes in order to get that perspective. You may have closed the door, given yourself some sort of closure on the past, which has given you a new perspective, which is sometimes we never know why people do this strange things that they do and leave us hanging or walk away from us, ghost us, all of those things. I feel like you've had to take a very wise position and give yourself closure. As a result, it was painful. Absolutely, it was painful. And you may have felt like this person kept a piece of you, because they're really indicating this. It's like, I'm just going to show you here. It's like a crow, okay? And they've got an acorn there, but the acorn is also an eye. So it feels very much like you may have felt like you left a piece of you with somebody, but that's okay, okay? Because that piece of you will live on in them, and they are receiving their karma because of it. But as a result, you've done a lot of growing. It got very uncomfortable there, that big foot, a lot of growing pains, but spiritual ascension, there is the breakthrough, as you can see. We've got the skull in the center, so that's indicative of the death card, scorpionic energy, and we're in Scorpio season now. So the breakthrough is big changes. You're leaving anything in the past that made you feel stuck or uncomfortable behind. This is the turning point, and you're reaching up for your happiness, reaching up for the sun there. There's no time limit, but Spirit does say, now is the time for you to have that breakthrough and finally reach up for the happiness you truly deserve in love. Okay, so this is Pisces energy we have here as well. I'm just going to go deeper and find out a little bit more about the details of who's coming your way. Thank you so much, Spirit guides, guardian angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Sag? What do they need to know? Woo. So we have, interesting. Basically, the only thing that delayed this love coming on in, we have the Eight of Wands in the reverse and the Hangman. So it was the new perspective that has actually set you free. And, new perspective in terms of, maybe on that treadmill to try and make money and keep, your financial self in the future will be very, very well provided for. Let's put it that way. Financially, things are looking up for you, especially as we grow through this period. And I feel like you're not taking the foot off the pedal at all, but it's like you're opening yourself up to new love now. Thank you so much, Spirit guides, guardian angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Sag? What do they need to know? We have the Four of Wands. So that Eight of Wands, when you get it in reverse, this is about a frustrating time where things are delayed, okay? Now, yes, there's travel problems so around the world at the moment. So this Eight of Wands could also mean that some sort of event that you were meant to go to has been put off, because this is also a travel card. So something frustrating. I feel very much like news about love was very frustrating, but as a result, you took the time out to really do you. Sag, and that's why you're being rewarded at this time. The new perspective was the turning point. So as you can see, the Wheel of Fortune, that represents a turn in your fortune. Fortune favors the bold, as they say, and that bold position that you took required this new perspective. There's a lot of patience here. It took a while, so you may have been, you may have had to moderate yourself in some way, but know that when you get this card, all your needs are being met when it comes to love. You may not see it in the outer world at the moment, but the universe is lining things up for you since you've got this new perspective. They're asking me to look at this card a little bit closer, so I will. One moment, please. Also, they're saying carp again, so maybe that's a name, carp, or your nickname or something. Oh. Okay. So they're really highlighting the wrist here for me. The wrist here, carp. Okay, so that they could be trying to indicate carpal tunnel or something like that, because they're just showing me the wrist and they're saying carp. They're not actually saying the full carpal tunnel, so I don't really want to say something that I'm not getting. Just want to put that out there. Carp in the wrist. Okay, well, yeah, I'm going to move on from that because I'm not getting anything more than that there. But they're really highlighting the wrist. So perhaps, let me see which wrist it is. Left wrist. Oh, now they're highlighting both. So perhaps it's in the both wrists, maybe some sort of pain or something. I'm not getting pains in my wrist, but the left seems to be the worst. They're indicating the left is more prominent for some reason. Okay. And now they're saying beta, B-E-T-A, or beta, oh, maybe it's better, but they're better. Maybe you're getting better. Okay, I'm not sure. Sometimes I get cloudy messages. That's what they're giving me, so I'll move on because it's obviously not going to be for all. Now we have the Four of Wands there. The Four of Wands is celebration, okay? I have to pull a card on this one. I have to say Sag because this is also a reunion card. So there's a lot of energy around this of celebration, you coming back into being with friends, family, etc., etc. Maybe you haven't seen them for a while. Perhaps even you're doing things like Zoom calls, etc., etc. There's a lot of pearls of wisdom. They're really highlighting this. So perhaps you've been getting some knowledge from someone in the past. When I say someone returns or there's a reunion, doesn't have to be an ex or a romantic interest from the past, but it could be. So that's why I want to pull a card. I know this is a new love reading, so I don't really want to dwell there, but there is celebration here. This is also my halfway to marriage card, just to let you know. So the love that is coming on in towards you will lead to a higher level of commitment, okay? Just so you're aware. When I did the pre-shuffle, I'm just going to pull a card on it. When I did a pre-shuffle before your actual reading, union came up. So just so you're aware. Can you please clarify this Four of Wands for me? Four of Wands over the Hangman. Thank you so much. So we have the Seven of Wands and we have the Three of Coins. Oh, so interesting. Seven of Wands in the reverse is perhaps someone that you had a weak boundary with, someone that you were passionately linked to and it stalled. Okay, someone quit on this relationship. Very frustrating. It could have been because of a third-party situation, just to let you know, because we have that Three of Coins there. But I feel like this person, they want to come back on in, okay, to team up with you, just so you're aware. I'm just going to pull one more on it. I'm not sure. They just asked me to have a look at all the bubbles in this. Okay. Interesting. So they're saying octopus, okay, but they're also showing me a spine. It looks like a human spine, the bones of a human spine, and they're saying octopus. So perhaps this person really drained your energy and made you feel like, you know, they took everything you had, you know, because it's almost, oh, okay. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. I don't really want to cause anybody getting angry or anything, but they just said spineless. So I'm just going to leave that there. That's not for me to comment on. I don't know your personal situation. I'm just going to give you that. So maybe it was to do with a third-party situation. They're just giving me that there. Read these together. Nine of Coins. You're being self-sufficient. Yeah, someone, we got, so there we go. You were left solo, basically. You were being self-sufficient there with that 9 of coins and focusing on your finances. So it's about, you know, solo pleasures. You went solo there. 5 of Cups, someone who walked away from you, and, you know, they have a lot of regrets here. They abandoned you, or, you know, someone abandoned this connection. It felt very unloved after this person walked away. We have the King of Coins. Okay. Ooh, I'm sad. I don't even want to show you the next card. The King of Coins there. This is, even though Sag, you're a fire element, they're indicating that this is your energy. You know, you became a very wise investor, sort of in your own financial future. Taurus energy there. You got practical, you got solid, you got wise, okay, after this. But this person, they want to return. Look where they're coming at. Knight of Wands, player energy. I would avoid this person, to be honest. Obviously, if they've done something similar to you in the past, know the pattern. But we're not going to, as you can see, look, rocky ground there, okay, stepping stones. They want to come in, very chaotic energy, sexual energy, a lot of passion, as I said there, but someone who's very lusty, free-spirited. Nobody can pin this person down, not even themselves, to a job or anything. That's the energy I'm picking up here. Oh, they just said love, L-O-V. They're indicating L-O-V, but the E is missing. There's something missing about this person. They don't invest fully, so they're just giving me L-O-V, and it stops there. They never quite get to the full end of the word, okay? So this person is returning, just to let you know. We're going to leave that there. We're not going to talk about that person no more. I'm just going to shake up the energy and get a card for the money, to see if you're going to meet this person, this new person, at something to do with financial institution, or, you know, where you work. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please clarify the money and the soulmate? Thank you so much. 10 of Coins, yeah, there you go. Somewhere where finances, you know, 10 of Coins is the most abundance. When it comes to finances, it's like, you know, you'll have enough money where you leave a legacy, you know, you're saving for retirement. So this person, now this could be, because we got the 2 of Wands there, it could be that there's 2 jobs that you're thinking about. Maybe you're thinking about moving jobs there. We got that 2 of Wands there. You're either waiting for results on a new job or some sort of creative pursuit that will bring in a little bit more money. There may be travel plans attached to it. There's definitely a choice there. Both of them, I feel, are equally valid. One seems to be a little bit closer to your heart than the other. That's the one to run with. But as you can see, that you got the 10 of Coins there as well. So definitely some sort of connection with regards to your finances. Now that could be that you're waiting for some sort of job opportunity to come your way, and then you meet someone new there. Or it could be that there is some sort of promotion that you went for, you know, or some sort of new income that you've been getting off the ground. Somehow it's related, because this money card is really energized towards me. In some way, this new person that's coming your way is connected to something that you do that either brings in your finances, okay? So let's continue. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Sagittarians about new love? What do they need to know? We have the Ace of Pentacles. So there you go. That's what you need to know about new love. So Ace of Pentacles is a new solid option in love coming your way, but also it's connected in some way to either a new job or some sort of investment. So same message there. Now we have the 3 of Cups in the reverse as well. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Sag? What do they need to know regarding new love? Can you please guide them? Thank you so much. We have the King of Pentacles, beautiful energy. We have the 10 of Pentacles, again, Sag, and we have the Ace of Cups. Boom! Oh, I'm so glad. After a long period of you, you know, having a bit of a doozy when it came to love, this is beautiful energy, okay? You really are turning everything around. The Wheel of Fortune is shifting in your favor. So let's talk about it. Ace of Pentacles. Now, this is a very solid investment in love. This person, you know, they want to give their all. They've dug deep in their life. They know what they want and what they don't want. So they're very much on the same page as you, Sag. Very honest, you know, true earthy kind of person. Solid grit about them. You know, there's no airs or graces about this person. They're very romantic, very sensual, but this person calls a spade, and I really feel like you really appreciate that, because that's who you are. Now, this person is dug deep. They want a very healthy relationship, okay? They've got healthy roots, so they're ready to plant them now for soulmate energy, and it's something that will lead to a lot of growth, okay? So there's a lot of investment here. It's interesting. You start on one side, the Ace of Pentacles, and you end up the King of Pentacles. What a journey, okay? So as you can see, these two, the only thing that is in the center, the only thing that is blocking or in the center, is just in the way, as it were, is the new perspective about someone from the past, this third party thing. Now this, we'll come to that when we come to it. But this Ace of Pentacles also indicates either some sort of new investment. It feels like it's very much connected. So either new job, raise, promotion, investing solidly financially in your future. Perhaps you're seeking financial advice. In some way, they're connected, okay? So you meet this new person, or they're connected in some way to that. This person's going to give you their all, okay? Very romantic, as I said. They mean business. This person doesn't gamble with their heart, Sag. When they see you, they kind of like fall for you immediately. I feel like it is kind of like instant, but there is it's more of a, rather than, there's a lot of passion, don't get me wrong, but I feel like there is a solid trajectory to this. Nobody's rushing anything, okay? It feels very organic. It's beautiful. Now, we do have that Three of Cups. It's in the reverse. So there's an indication here that there's a little bit of gossip, perhaps, or no support around someone from the past who's coming on in. I feel like you're leaving them behind, okay? This third party situation, they may have been in some way connected to your friends as well. So this is from the past. I feel like there is, how can I put that? So I just want to get exactly the energy. So that Three of Cups, it feels very much like you felt like love was not on your side because of what was happened in the past, and maybe you feel like people. It's a strange energy I'm getting. That's why I want to get it right. It feels like sometimes you may feel like people kind of discuss you behind your back, that you're single, or that you're very stoical in your ideas of love. Now that's not going to be for everyone, but it feels like you're walking away from that. I also feel like you're distancing yourself from some friends, Sag. I need to pull a card on that. Let me do that, because it's interesting energy to come up in the reading. Maybe there's someone from your soul tribe that you got a new perspective about them, and as a result you're kind of like moving away from them. Maybe you've outgrown this connection in some way, but let's have a look. Oh wow, straight away the Emperor. Okay, so we have the Emperor in reverse, so some immaturity there. It feels like they're indicating very much like there is something to do with your friends, but they want to focus on someone you felt was an investment for the future in terms of love, okay? Now, male or female, not a gender specific reading, it's about the energy. So someone that was kind of in and out of your life, didn't plan for the future, bit of an ego, may have felt like everybody kind of loved them, that sort of energy. Deep down, there was some deep-rooted fears, and they may have projected that upon you, hence the immaturity. This person didn't really respect the relationship that they had with you, and they didn't take the lead. They allowed you to take the lead towards the end. So that's the over-giving bit that I was talking about at the beginning, where the energy kind of flipped, and you felt like you were giving more to the connection than this person. This person did not follow through. So this is the person who's returning. Okay, so the only thing is, don't let this person set you back in any way. I don't imagine they would, but you've really got a new perspective on this person. I feel like they're coming back to discuss how they're giving up alcohol because, this person may have done a lot of substances. That's what I'm getting, substance abuse, or, something that didn't fit in with your lifestyle. That's what I'm getting. But you still persisted because there was love. Well, this person's coming back on in to say, oh yeah, baby, I've given this up, or I love you, or anything like that. Spirit's saying, no, that's fine, move on, okay? The new perspective is way better. We have that 10 of Pentacles, okay, which is crossed by the new love. So someone is coming in with solid investment in terms of love for you, and they want to give you the 10. Okay, this is, you know, very beautiful energy. Look how happy those people are. They're on the same page. It is balanced. It is harmonious. You know, there's a lot of harmony and happiness. So much abundance is coming towards you. I really feel like emotionally and financially, there is a lot of success around this new love that's coming your way. And it comes after a period of wisdom. A lot of wisdom there. So you had to gain this wisdom. Yes, it was painful, but the law of karma says you've learned what you needed to do. You're ascending, and now it's time to bring in the soulmate. So they're just asking me to have a look at this card a little bit closer. They're saying the name of a dog, because there is a dog here, but they're saying Shep. Shep. S-H-E-P, I guess. Shep. So either your dog's name is Shep. If that resonates in some way, then there's something in this message for you. So I'm just going to have a look at this card. 1 minute, please. Okay, they're just giving me a place, which is Sicily. Okay, Sicily. So either the person is from Sicily, or you are, or there's some link in some way to Sicily. Because now they're saying Sicilian lemon. Wow, that's really precise. Do lemons come from Sicily? Sicilian lemon. So either you're eating something with Sicilian lemon. I mean, it's very, very precise. If it resonates in some way, then there's something in this message for you. It feels very much Sicilian lemon. It feels very, almost like chocolatey or something. Sicilian lemon. Maybe some sort of chocolate, Sicilian lemon cheesecake, white chocolate. I'm not sure. But that's the feeling I get around it. So anyway, but the most important, we have the Ace of Cups, a gift from the universe. Aces are gifts. They are new. Okay, so this is a relationship that comes with a solid cup of love. This person gives with the 2 hands. Very, very important. You know, they always, well, in my culture, they say, you know, when you mean it, you give with the 2 hands. If you give with 1 hand, there's always 1 hand that's possibly doing something else, okay? So they're giving with the 2 hands. Very important. So this person really means it. Divinely guided. It is a meeting of minds as well as a very deep love. And the stars are aligning for this moment. I'm going to pull a card and see if I can get a timeline, because at the moment they haven't given me a timeline. I do feel like you will meet this person or know of this person within November into December, your birthday month. But I feel like the relationship between you and this new person doesn't really start to get going until a little bit towards the end of December into January. I feel like it's on the horizon, but I'm going to pull a card on it just to be sure. But this Ace of Cups here, beautiful. This, as I said, leads to some sort of proposal, either a higher level commitment or a union in marriage, if you're hoping for marriage, something traditional like that, or whatever it is that you want from a relationship. It's very romantic, it is very grounded, and it is about the meeting of minds. It is beautiful here, okay? Also, very fertile time if you're looking to have children, because this card is often associated with new babies. So if that's the way you're going, I know it's going to be a very passionate exchange, but if you don't want to action that particular part of your life at that point, be very careful. I'm just going to put that out there, because I am seeing they're actually showing me a fetus. Okay, so just to let you know, and we will pull a card on that, see if we have a timeline. Okay, they said not these cards. Yeah, okay. Let's get a clarifier. I'm using the Fountain Tarot for a clarifier. Can you please clarify timeline? Ooh, which way? This way, thank you. So 6 of Swords. So there's a slight delay, okay, which I was picking up on as I, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. 3 of Wands. King of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so yeah, I feel it's the same thing. It's not in the immediate. I feel like it's there. It's on the horizon for sure. King of Wands. Okay, they said go again, so I will. Thank you so much. Queen of Swords. Okay. Interesting energy. So the 6 of Swords there in the reverse, it indicates there's just a slight delay here. When you get the Six of Swords, it feels very much like there's travel issues. Now, this could be to do with the job, or maybe you're meant to meet this person traveling. That is, there's some sort of event at work or something that was planned and is now in delay. It feels very much like for the now, it's kind of remaining as it is. I just have to put it there. I can't tell you something that's not there, okay, or not true. So the Six of Swords is very much like you're remaining in this energy at this moment in time. The Three of Wands, though, that is all about to change. So when the travel or whatever, in terms of your teamwork, so maybe you're waiting, because you did get that Two of Wands there as a clarifier. When you get some sort of results about something, then you can move forward, some sort of expansion, because we got the teamwork. So whenever you're able to either action this new job or this moving into a new team for more money or something like that, when you can action some sort of movement, then everything changes. But this person comes first. The person from the past who returns comes first, just to let you know. The King of Wands in the reverse, very, how can I put that? Sexually chaotic person. They're not ready to be in love with anybody. It's someone that you are not really talking to, because we have that Queen of Swords, someone that you've kept your distance from. This is Libran energy. You're very sort of self-sufficient for the moment. Queen of Swords energy is very self-sufficient. You lead with total honesty. So they're indicating that the person from the past returns first. So you just be mindful. Now, you may want to hear what this person has to say, but you're very guarded. I feel like you're not really interested. There's new coming for you. But just so you're aware, they're giving me an indication of what is to happen first before the new love comes on in. So can you please guide me after the return from the person in the past? When does new love come on in for my beautiful Sag? Can you please guide them? Ha! Six of Coins. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Six is the number of love, just to let you know. And it's a very balanced, harmonious love that is equal give and take. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Then the new option. Okay. So the new option, yeah, it's the same. So the new sword, the Four of Swords in the reverse, the new option comes on in. It's towards, like, I want to say towards the, okay, now they're giving me a number 27. So it's towards the end of December. I know nobody really wants to hear that, but that's what I'm being given here. We have the Six of Coins. So this is about maintaining balance and knowing that you deserve a relationship that is both giving and receiving. You're very generous, Sag, okay, with your energy and your time to a lot of people. When you take time, because it's over the Strength card, when you give that energy back to yourself, when you make sure that you invest fully in yourself in terms of, like, I mean, small little things, you know, taking some time out of your day to read that favorite book you've always been wanting to read, you know, having a bath and sort of, you know, using the special bath salts that you've been saving for that moment, or, you know, or doing things like that, or giving back, replenishing to yourself. You actually feed your soul in that way, okay? So it's kind of that energy first. And we got the Eight of Coins in the reverse. So which is, you know, focusing on yourself, and, you know, looking after yourself first, especially since this person from the past may make you feel a little bit kind of off kilter when they come on in, because I feel like you're not expecting it. But then the new option comes in, because we got the Four of Swords in the reverse there. So Spirit has got your back. You're sort of, you know, if you're feeling anxiety or burnout because of work or communication from this person in the past, be ready to act, for someone new is coming on in. Oh, they said go again. That's unusual. So there is a new option coming on in then. But they are giving me number 27. I feel like they've given me 27 before in the last couple of days. But they gave 27 for November for somebody. 10 of Wands. 5 of Swords, yeah. So same energy there. There's a lot of burdens on you at the moment. I feel like this is more to do with your work situation, plus everybody asking you to do a lot of things for them. They feel like can trust you. So they put a lot on you, Sag, and you may take it upon you to help everybody because you're so generous, because it's over the Six of Coins there. So just be mindful of exhaustion. It's the same message. And we have the Five of Swords in the reverse. So that indicates, you know, after a troubled time, there's going to be peace. So everything's going to work out in divine order the way it was meant to. So you have this wonderful new love coming on in. It doesn't look like it's going to be the November, but into December, you're starting to see shift. Okay, just so you're aware. You may even feel it now because we're mid-November. You may start to feel there is a shift, a turning point. But this new love is going to come on in. I feel like this new love is coming towards you. But keep your eyes peeled because they really want you to keep your eyes open for this. Don't miss this one, okay? Now we're just going to close the reading with a Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reid. Any final messages for my beautiful Sag? No place like home. Okay, so that's where we're at right now. Oh, they said again, I don't normally get a second message for, and we have flexible, but in the reverse, okay? So no place like home. So we have number 50, and when you reduce it, 5 plus 0 is obviously 5. So 5 is a number of two things they're giving me, actually. Normally I say I get an energy, it's of obstacles. I feel like you're overcoming a lot of obstacles recently. Maybe even there's been some stress in the home because maybe you've been working from home and, you know, it's been difficult, etc., etc. But you're overcoming those obstacles. Also, number 5 is the Hierophant. So it's about a conventional relationship that's coming your way. Hierophants. The Hierophant card often deals with institutions like, you know, your place of work or banks, hospitals, you know, colleges, those sort of institutions that we have in society. So you may be meeting someone around that, you know, banks, etc., etc. But also it's about high-level commitments that leads to marriage, okay? So no place like home. So right now you're keeping that light, that faith on. And I feel like, yeah, you're dreaming of a future. Oh, they just said as well, you're dreaming of buying a house, or you're trying to action buying a new home, but it's been put in delay. So maybe that is where you meet the new person, okay? Just to be mindful. We will read from the book. Now we have flexible, okay? So I'm just going to turn it in the upright for you just to see it. It's number 19. So when you reduce that, 1 plus 9 is 10. Oh, they said don't reduce it. Okay, don't reduce it. So that means it's a Sun card, okay? So, okay, I understand. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. They just gave me, so as you can see, this figure is flexible and is on an egg. So that's something new there, okay? New person coming on in towards you, but you got it in the reverse. So they're asking you to look at where you may be being inflexible, and that's what's putting your happiness, your true happiness, in a little bit of delay, okay? And by being inflexible, they mean by your mindset, or maybe you have a certain idea of your soulmate, what they should look like, etc., etc. Maybe the soulmate is going to be a little bit different than what you imagined, but still, we often get better than we imagine when we allow spirit to co-create with us. I'm just going to read from the book, but I'm going to give you Nature's Whispers before we close. Thank you so much. And we got Love Matters. So yeah, that is the energy that's coming through here. Remember, your romantic feelings are very important. Don't put them on the back burner for anybody. Don't let anyone dull your shine. Love matters. Especially, oh, wow. Yeah, look at that. So, oh my gosh, I have to show you because they just connected it for me. So we got the tree here, which is the tree of wisdom. So the Hangman, new perspective, but also we've got a ship. It's just on the horizon, okay? I just want you to know that because I'm going to show you now. As you can see, there's 2 birds there, but the ship is on the horizon. Now, when I did the pre-shuffle, I got long distance, okay, in this card, in these cards for you, the mirrors. I'm just going to show you the card. Long distance for the pre-shuffle. Where is that? Can you please tell me where it is? Okay, great. Thank you. Sorry, they're just... Oh. They said at the beginning, and I thought it was this beginning. But anyway, let's move on. We have... No. Please bear with me. They said at the beginning. I've just picked out the wrong card. There we go. Thank you. Long distance. It was at the beginning. So... long distance, there's the ship, okay? So just on the horizon. So it's not, as they were giving me the same energy, it's not within the November period. it's kind of like into December, into the end of December, okay? It feels like you may be meeting this person towards the beginning of December, into the mid of December, but the relationship will not fully form into, the end of December and past the 27th, because that's the number they're giving me, okay? I just wanted to show you that because that's what they're giving me there. Let's read from the book. Number 50, No Place Like Home. Authenticity. Coming home to yourself, feeling at home, arriving at a place where you just fit. Now I'm just going to read you the relationship message there. Lovers, friends, and companion animals are at home in your life right now. You are in sync and full of love, and you can be secure in the knowledge that it is reciprocated. Relationships elicit a sense of emotional safety, comfort, and the best aspects of familiarity now. Be home in this relationship. Together you add to the love of the world. Okay? And when you act in an authentic way, you command the world to reflect back to you exactly what is in your highest good. Beautiful energy there. Interesting, it is over the Strength card. So, radiating that love for self draws in the love that you truly deserve. Now we have number 19 in the reverse. Let's see it. You get the protection message because it turned up in the reverse there, flexible. And it says, when you or someone else becomes too rigid, you lose the access to growth and untapped potential and find yourself in an us versus them scenario. Loosen up, open your mind and heart, and see if a more flexible approach feels better. Rigidity, I'll start that word again, rigidity will set you up for a fight where there are only losers and no winners. Could you find a way to bring about a result that is mutually beneficial? Meet in the middle. Spirit makes a great mediator. Okay? So if there is a situation that is a little bit inflexible for you, I feel like that may be to do with someone in the past. Let it go, let it flow. I don't feel like you wish karma on anybody, but the law of karma is in play. You're getting what you truly deserve, which is a wonderful new love. Let's go to the trinkets. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Thank you so much. Oh, beautiful. We get this a lot for you, Sag. I always close my eyes when I do the trinkets, but it's like a Pegasus type horse. We have that wonderful flying horse there, which is about achieving your goals, your dreams, and, it's a very grounded, dependable energy, but it's mixed with high ideas, like wonderful, creative, fun ideas, adventure. It's exciting. It is ascension, okay? But beautiful energy. Where would you like this? They want it on the Wheel of Fortune, okay? So the turning point, and we have the leaf, okay? So not only is it about turning over a new leaf in terms of your perspective, but also growth. You're shedding anything that does not serve you, and that includes stress or anxiety from other situations. You're letting it go, letting it flow, and that's where the growth is at, okay? So wonderful. Oh, they actually want this on the Ace of Pentacles because solid growth there, and I'll take this out now. There is a wonderful new opportunity that in love that is very grounded, very pure and healthy, and it will lead to solid growth. So it will, a lot of growth here. So that's where they want it, on that Ace of Pentacles. This person will give their all. Okay, my beautiful Sag, we will leave it there. I hope something resonated for you in this reading. If it did, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell. Apparently that's important. It lets you know when I update my next message and lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Thank you so much, my beautiful Sag. Love and light.